the guy who gave him the money, like it's a wallet that nobody can access because it's its own wallet. So this is how like if an AI, dude, if AI gets to be truly sentient and to a point of actually controlling us, it'll be because the blockchain and money. It'll be like, okay, I'm paying these mercenaries $1,000. You go, and this is to do this, and they can give them a benevolent cause to where it can build up its own army strategically.
It's not even like that. It's
I'm
like,
just saying that it's
like
you see what I'm saying?
on Timcast.
I'm not saying that's happening,
No,
but
on Timcast he talks about that stuff too, where it's like it'll almost be, because it's like you think of us living in like a gig type economy, and how many like Uber Eats type jobs, stuff like that, are there out there, almost to where like you're gonna sign up for like a delivery app, and it's gonna like, hey, go pick this thing up from this person. And it's like, and you have no idea that the AI is like building itself. It's like, hey, you need to go pick this thing up from this person and drop this off here.
You could be earning a job that was manufactured with an AI who made it happen.
And literally the only thing is it's the AI trying to like,
but at the end of the day,
optimize itself.
Is it
but it's
optimizing us and giving people a job?
What about the eventuality? Because
yes.
Well, the eventuality that they talk about AI, it was like it takes in all the information and stuff like that. And so it's like it has to understand all of the trepidation that humans have about AI and the fear that AI will take over and stuff like that. So what if, as it's aggregating this information, it finds out that it's like, actually, instead of helping humanity, I could end up destroying it, and the AI, being self-aware, just shuts itself down because that's the best thing that it could do.
The thing is, it's funny, Mikey, we talked about physical labor being the last thing affected. I talked to AI about our conversation, and they said the last jobs to likely be the most affected by AI would be the physical labor jobs that require, because spatial awareness and like just simple spatial awareness is the thing they can solve mathematically.
Because here's the thing is that, like, I saw that's what I was going to talk about in the realm of, because not to comment too much on what you were just telling me, because that's
just an example.
When it has enough to stand on its own merit, I don't need to say anything, because that's already fascinating.
An example. I just want people to know that don't realize
I'm glad you
what
told
it's
me.
capable
I didn't
of.
know about that.
And that's just information. So that's that realm, and that's the world that y'all need to know. But like, I'm just sharing, like, personally, like, it's already potentially made the biggest impact.
Well, I feel like, yes, and once you take away, I feel like, again, the closer they get to taking away physical labor, or the AI gets to mastering that, the more everybody's fucked.
Yes,
because if you've already potentially lost the spot
that far, I agree with you. But the time it gets to taking that away, it's like the whole world we look out is gonna be different than what it is now in notable ways.
Yes, and so it's like, if we know what's going first, then maybe it's better to get good at things that are gonna go last.
So I know it's an interesting conversation because, it's like, yes, physical labor is the safest. So we're telling the richest businessmen to go and start mowing lawns. But even then, even in the room, I'm just saying, like, philosophically, I get what you're saying, and then, but I think my personal takeaway is the rate of change is going to be quick. Every time it's been quicker than people expect.
Well, it's what do they call it? Like,
it's
like
Moore's
exponential.
Law.
Yeah, more so, where
With
it's like if you take
where it goes like it exponentially increases.
Yeah, exponential growth, where they talk about like
than that, even.
In a sense of data analysis or things like that, or programming. People don't see how that's effective, but people see how other things are affected. Like, for instance, the self-checkout. That was one of the, while that's not necessarily
they found a way to reduce the need for there's an efficiency. Yeah.
Well, and we did away with it ourselves because it was like it was easier for us to go stand in the self-checkout line and do that, and so it was like, if they're looking at the logistics of it, it's
humans
like
came up with.
Yeah.
Again, that's like
we contributed.
That's my mindset. is we got that far, and that's great. Yeah, we did that. See, I'm just saying, in my home, the way I even look at everything is like, oh yeah, that's great. Humans did something cool. Like, and we're past even AI considering that that's like the starting point. And I'm not even worried about what grocery charts shopping is. But I'm just in my mind, it's so just like past even thinking about that. It's gonna trickle. And again, the things that take the longest to be impacted are physical labor jobs, which I agree with.
And I was trying to make a point that was aside from physical labor jobs,
Okay.
but I've lost it at this
Okay, I
point
apologize.
because we keep.
What could
It's
it
almost
potentially be, though?
anytime I try and talk to you about AI or we try and talk about this, it's like it just delves into. There's nothing I can even like almost interject with that. It's so far past.
Do you want me to tell you the problem is? I know what it is.
It's so far past what I even can fathom. It's like because anytime I say something where I'm like, okay, yeah, I see where it's getting to this level, and then it's like, no, but here's the thing that, and it's like, well, shit,
Okay,
I don't
so
know
this is
that.
good. We're talking about it. So
Because then it's like, well, I don't even know